Well, if a practitioner is utilizing an assessment tool that only assesses for dyslexia, they may miss out on other aspects of reading. So a lot of it stems from perhaps there's some confusion about what dyslexia is. You have to refer to the International Dyslexia Association's definition. That is the gold standard definition, and also the definition that is most consistent with neuroscience, in my opinion. And that is dyslexia at the end of the day impacts the front end of reading. By front end, what we're talking about is the student's ability to sound out and decode words and to do it in a fluent manner. What dyslexia does not refer to is the back end of reading, which is my ability to derive meaning from print or comprehension. Now, if I struggle on the front end of reading, and I can only identify 1 out of every 4 words on the page, of course my comprehension will be compromised. That is a secondary consequence. That is collateral damage to what's going on with the front end of reading, and that's our primary problem. But if I can read the social studies chapter just fine, and I can't answer the 10 questions in the back of the book, you may have a reading disorder, and it might be associated with comprehension, but one thing you are not is dyslexic. So dyslexia is a very narrow subtype of a reading disorder. And if we're only using tests that are measuring dyslexia, first of all, that's a step in the right direction, but there's other aspects of reading that test may not hit. So what we tried to cover on the FAR are 4 subtypes of reading disorders, 3 of which are dyslexias. Phonological dyslexia, difficulty sounding out words. Subtype 2, surface dyslexia, and that is we can sound them out okay, but our speed and fluency is very, very slow. Subtype 3 is a combination of all of the above. We call that our mixed subtype. And subtype 4 is you're not dyslexic at all, but you might have a comprehension issue. And that comprehension issue has nothing to do with your ability to identify words in print. It may have something to do with your language development skills, your working memory skills, more than anything, your executive functioning skills. Because executive functioning really is how we strategically self-organize information to facilitate recall. And that's such a huge component with respect to reading comprehension, and also a component we're going to miss if all we do is focus on the front end only.